All right. Good morning, fourth and fifth grade Riverside scholars. Thank you so much for joining me. We have come together today to just talk about what we like about Riverside and why scholars should come to Riverside. So, does anyone want to start first and share why you like Riverside so much? Go ahead.
I really like Riverside because I feel like the staff here is amazing and they always just try and just make every activity or everything. They make learning fun, which I feel like some schools can have can have trouble with that, but I feel like RMS does a really good job of trying to make everything that we do here fun so that it doesn't come off as, oh, we're here just because our parents make us to, and it gives us that encouragement that we want to go to school so that we can see all of our friends and all of the staff and just have the fun learning experience.
Do you have and that's a really great example, but do you have a specific example of something that was really fun that you've done learning at Riverside throughout your entire time here?
Okay, yeah. So there's been a lot of good activities that we do, but we also do stuff like the fun run and field day and everything. But if I had to pick my favorite, I would probably have to go with the field day because field day is awesome because although we haven't done it this year, but field day it's just really fun because we have all the hot dogs and all of the fun activities and the music playing and all the just our family members being able to come and see us and playing with all the water stuff and just getting wet and having fun with our friends. So that's really fun.
Yeah, field day is a really good time. Does anybody else want to share anything that they like about Riverside?
Can I?
Yeah, Mason, thank you.
I like Riverside because I agree with Davey and the staff is awesome and they help you out so much. Especially even if you don't know the staff, they'll say hi to you and they're not shy. So if when I'm at Riverside, I feel like safe and calm because I know everybody there and I know that I can be treated well there.
It's a really good example. And I agree. All the staff members know all the students. I say hi to a million students a day. I love it. Hi, Makai. Is there anything you want to share about why you like Riverside so much?
I really like Riverside because they mostly they keep you active a lot, and if you're not that active around if you're not active and you're sad or down, they'll keep you comfort, or they'll tell you what's wrong or something, or and I really like how they actually put effort in trying to do that. They really want you to stay here and want you to have the best learning experience you can through through the through from being fifth grade, from you just being at fifth grade and then moving to middle school, and they want you to have the best time at elementary school until fifth grade. And I really like how they keep how it's a big span from pre-K 1 to fifth grade, and they keep you here just to show you and tell you and let you get used to the school as much as you can.
I think that's a really great example, Makai. Thank you for sharing. I have seen all three of you young men grow up so much from some of you started in pre-K, maybe all of you guys did, or kindergarten, maybe. But I've seen you grow up and be such young, wonderful young men. That's great. It makes me so proud. Why do you think scholars, besides the great examples you gave about loving Riverside, why do you think scholars should apply to come to Riverside? Davian, you want to go?
I think that people should come to Riverside because I know from experience, like when I first joined Riverside, I know that a lot of times it can be really it can get you really nervous, like with all these new faces, and you're used to being in kindergarten and you're like, I came in first grade, so I'm used to being in kindergarten, not a lot of people. So I was still a little bit like I was a little down. I didn't really have too many people that I knew in my classroom, and I felt like a lot of people were connecting, and I was just out. But over time, and not just over time, but like when I first started and people started seeing me, then like my first 2 days, my first week at the school, everybody was like, "Oh, hi, nice to meet you. Oh, hi, nice to meet you. Hi, my name is," or "Hi, my name is. How are you? Who are you? What do you do in life? What are your favorite things?" And I feel like having that welcoming environment and having that welcoming support that you have when you first come to Riverside, and just people staying by your side no matter, like, just staying there, and always, I feel like, if you are friends like with the teacher or a friend or whatever, they won't just not like you for something. Like, they'll always stick by you. And I feel like having that warm environment to walk into once you first come into a new school like Riverside, I feel like that it can just be super fun, and it can just make you feel so much better about yourself and about just things in your life.
Mhm. Thank you, Davian. I also feel the same way about coming to work at Riverside. It's very warm and welcoming. And we all have wonderful relationships with each other. Mason, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, I agree with Davian too. I feel like when you come into Riverside, you shouldn't be scared or anything because everybody's so welcome. And like Davian said, 2 days or 3 days later, people will start coming to you and asking you, how are you doing? Or and you guys can start playing outside and stuff, and you start to form a relationship and a friendship. And usually you can stick with that, and you can be friends with many people, and everybody's just open and very nice to you.
Yeah. Thank you, Mason. That was great. Makai, is there anything you want to say about scholars coming to Riverside and why they should come?
The same with Davian, but except that like when I find somebody like that I really want to play with or something, I ask them, and then it's like an automatic friendship because then then when you got that like little time with them, then you start spending more and more time with them, then that friendship like really grows, and then you can and then like if like they have friends and you want to meet them too, you can do like they can do that, and like then you can have more and more friends the more time that you spend with them.
Mhm.
And thank thank God that we have like these Zoom meetings, so then we can still like cooperate with each other even when we're at home.
I agree. This past year has been really hard for a lot of people. We don't see each other every day and we have Zoom meetings, but I feel still really close to everybody at school. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I do. And it's been so nice chatting with you guys. Is there anything else you want to add? You guys gave amazing examples, by the way. And I have loved having you guys as scholars at Riverside. Go ahead, Davian.
I also wanted to talk about the after school program and the um beginning of school program, or whatever you want to call it. I call it morning studio.
Yeah.
So with the after school program, basically, like, I did it for a while, and it was always, I feel like it was always like the highlight of my day, and that was always what I wanted to do, because you get all the snacks, and even though it's at the end of the day, the teachers can still find a way to act like this day didn't happen, and like even if they're having a bad day, they'll still talk to you and they'll still have a good attitude. And I just feel like that's just amazing. And how you get to see your friends after school also is also very helpful, because if you like some schools, like, you can see your friend and then you don't see them until the next day, and sometimes that can feel like a really long time, even though it's just a night or a day or whatever it is. But just getting to have that extra time with your friends and being able to see them and being able to see some of your favorite teachers at the school too, and everything, I just feel like they do a good job with providing stuff for us, like snack and just having a drink too. So I feel like the after school program and the morning program, I feel like they're both very, very good, and they're the fun activities that you can do.
Thank you, Davian. That was great. Anyone else want to share anything else before we kind of conclude our little RMS interview here? Go ahead, Makai.
And also, I'm not really new to Riverside Magnet School. I'm pretty much a veteran since I've been here for almost 8 years now.
Yep.
And I really and like it's not hard for me to like get with new people since there's like over 300 people in the school, but not right now because of the like because of like the virus that's spreading around right now. So there's most like half of the schools here, but I really like how I can meet new people and make new friends just because of how much people that you guys still like let into the school and like give the safety warnings and everything. So it gives me a new chance to make new friends and basically yeah.
That's great. Yeah, it's like we said, it's been a tricky year, and the balance between keeping people safe and also connected is really hard. But I agree. We've done a really good job, all the scholars and the staff. So that's a really good point, Makai. Well, I just want to thank you guys so much for joining me this morning and sharing your thoughts and feelings about Riverside. I so appreciate it. And Riverside, has watched you guys grow up. So I'm just very proud of you. Thank you very much, guys.